Okay, I'll go ahead and start putting your contact information in the chat. And if this is your first time attending one of these meetings, go ahead and raise your hand so I can make sure I call you first to go through, have the new people introduce themselves, then we'll circle back around. And if you have an upcoming event or anything that you would like to enter into the public record, I guess as it were, or let people know about, then we'll let you have, give you the opportunity to talk about it. So this is 12:03, give a couple more minutes, and then we can go through. Also, please definitely make sure that y'all are following the Facebook page and Instagram if you aren't already. And even if you have any events, a lot of the things that I share, a lot of the flyers that are here, I'll put them up there, because I don't want a lot of our emails to get caught up in in the flood of emails that everybody sends out or whatever. But a lot of stuff, a lot of information is on there. I'm trying to get back to the DeKalb. Admit.
Reginald, good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the link or for the what is it? Instagram and Facebook? What is
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that now.
Oh, okay. Thank you,
Uh,
thank you.
that's cool. So yeah, hold on. Seriously,
Hi, everybody. It's Savannah with Terp Life. Hope all of you are doing well. You all know I bring the deaf community, the sign language interpreter, the counterpart of the CRN. Is this all we got? I am reaching out to BMI and some more folks. Just to get some more traction for today. I know it's a crazy day. But I hope each and every one of you had a great weekend. It's really good to see all of you. Hey, y'all.
hey, Mr. Moon, how you doing? See you up there. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Hey,
So
Mr. Charles Moon, how you doing? Good to see you on here.
why can I not find this? Okay. There's Paris. All
Hey, good
right.
afternoon,
Again, so
everybody.
hey. Okay, yeah. So it's 12:06. Looks like we are having our people come through. So again, make sure you put your contact information in the chat. And also, if this is your first time, raise your hand so I can make sure we get to you. And let's say this month we do have the frontline housing doing the presentation, so they will be able to share with y'all some of the things that they do. I have no idea why.
Hey, Miss Nadine, how you doing, Queen? Is that Miss Sabrina or
Sorry
Miss
about that. I
Bernadette?
was trying to get off mute. How are you?
I'm doing
I'm
well.
good. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for your help this weekend, Queen. I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem.
Miss Sabrina, is that Miss Sabrina or Miss Bernadine on Sea Life? How you doing, Sea Life?
Afternoon, everyone. It's Sabrina. How you doing, Miss Savannah? It's good to hear your voice. And Mr. Reggie, I apologize, everyone. How you all doing?
Thank you, Miss Sabrina. Appreciate your help this weekend, Queen. They
All
No
right,
really
y'all.
problem.
showed, they
Sorry.
really showed up after my surgery. I appreciate y'all.
Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah. So I did put the link to the Facebook group in the chat, as well as the Instagram name and all that good stuff, and then I put the YouTube link on there. So it's 12:08. We're going to go ahead and get started. So this is the June DeKalb County Community Resource Network meeting. Um, every second Monday between 12 and 1. We meet here right now via Zoom. We are looking towards getting back more in person coming up rest of the summer and towards the end of the year. But right now, it's just easier to do it on Zoom. So my name is Reginald Johnson, the principal host. My regular job is a health promotion specialist with CareSource, um, with a focus mainly on school-based health. You all heard my partner there, Savannah. You can introduce yourself, please. Again.
Sorry, I was trying to get on mute. Hey, everybody, it's Savannah. So that's my bestie on the other line. This is your DeKalb, your monthly DeKalb CRN meeting. We are so happy to see all of you. People are coming in, slowly flowing in. So if you need me, I am here. Please make sure you have all your flyers and everything going on in the chat. We did recently just have the 3-on-3 basketball tournament Saturday with Fathers Matter ATL and Fathers Inc. I'm not sure Chris isn't on here yet, but he was humbled. He was humbled this week. They made second place. They usually do first place. So that was a great event that Reginald and Chris and the Fathers Matter ATL. That was a great. We also have another one coming on this weekend. And we'll let BMI go ahead and tell you about their event. But those are two events that I know that we have going on this week. There's some back to school events going on. I will put some of those in the chat. If there's anything, I represent the deaf community, so we're pretty strong and pretty deep. Hopefully, we'll have some people on the basketball team this weekend. So, if there's anything that you just specifically services, anything that we can allow the deaf community to just be a part of and to use those services. Again, the deaf community does not know what you all have until we tell them in their language. So anything you need, just let me know. We do these videos. We will be doing these videos in ASL again. So I appreciate y'all for being here. Reach out to me if you can. I see Miss Bernadine. Hey, girl. And yeah, thank y'all.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so very much. Okay, so right now, the first hand that I see is it Alicia or is it just Alicia? I don't want to mispronounce your name.
It's Alicia.
Alicia?
Can you hear me?
Hey, Queen, can you maybe turn up your volume on your phone, or if you're in your car or something? We can't really hear you, but we do kind of hear you, but you need to be a little bit
I can't
louder
hear
if you
anything.
can.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
I can hear her. It's just very, very faint.
Okay, well, I'll come back to you. Do we have any other new people here? Never
Miss
been here
Amira,
before.
from Frontline Housing. She seems like she's new. She
Well,
just raised her hand.
they're doing the presentation.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Hey,
Okay,
Miss Viola.
who is Samsung? Oh, that's you. Okay, never mind.
Oh, is Samsung me?
Yeah, yeah, it switched.
Oh, my bad.
No, no problem, no problem. Okay. So, all right, well, while we wait for Miss Alicia to come back, what I will do is, oh,
Do we
well, you
have
know what?
anybody else new?
Okay, Leslie, I do. She is new, so actually, Leslie, come on, introduce yourself, and I know you have something to talk about. So I'll give you an opportunity because I think you said you had to jump off early, so let you talk about what you have upcoming. Then we'll get into the upcoming events.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much. I appreciate you both for hosting this space. My name is Leslie. I actually have two different businesses right now, 721 Designs. I do everything from marketing, branding, accounts payable. We help people set up businesses. We help with content. We also help people get set up with the right program so your business can function efficiently. And a lot of times I provide some of those resources for free. I also host different networking classes as well too. So I'm connected with a bunch of different brands today specifically, and I can send you this information over, Reggie. For some reason, it's not allowing me to share from my computer the file for my flyer. But I can send it over to you if you like to share. But tonight, R2 Sustain, which is Revive, Restore, Sustain. They're having a free virtual event, Adult Mindful Recess. So anybody that's looking to do any type of healing, somebody that's going through change, it's not religious based, so it's open to all, but it will respect your religious perspective and view. So it's kind of like a therapist that's going to guide you through the steps, help be your champion, cheer for you, and stuff like that. So it is a free resource. They're also going to be hosting every fourth Sunday in the park, and it's at Freedom Park as well. And that's going to be from 11 to 2. Before that, they might host a couple of different events. So like yoga, contingent upon the weather, since we've had about 40 days and 40 nights of rain here in Georgia. And then I am also hosting networking events. So Tuesday in particular is my day. If you are interested in sharing your information, if you're interested in hosting, a small meetup, we will be meeting at Something Special Bar and Lounge from 3:30 until 5:30. And that is going to be on the second Tuesday. That is for the summer only. You can come in, you can co-work, you can meet with people if you like. We might have some small presentations that we will have for July and August because they are lining up. And if you're interested in sharing about your business, feel free to come. But this is really a space for people to share resources freely, have questions answered. Maybe there's a program that you're working on and you're not sure how to maximize it. Those are the things that we're looking for. If you're not able to come in person, we are hosting this event virtually on the third Tuesday. So literally, we will have the same DJ for all of these events. His name is DJ Sid. He's actually a blind DJ. So he will be providing the flows for that day. So we are not looking to have like a party. It's going to be high productivity music. But if you like to pop in, maybe you have questions, maybe you need some grant information, maybe you need some financing. Those are the type of things we'll be talking about. We're also going to be talking about insurance and how you might be paying too much for your insurance coverage, whether that is for your business or personal. So we have people that we're working with, and we want to provide resources for people, and we want to really share and network and really make some strong connections this summer. So therefore, when fall comes, people will be soaring in their business. So that's really what I have in a nutshell for the business side. I do have Melanin Fitness Nation, which is a fitness brand, and we're working on some things, hosting a health and wellness expo. But we're kind of working with kind of Reggie and a couple of his partners with that. But if anybody's interested, we'd love the opportunity to talk to them about what we're looking to do there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Les. And like I say, you shoot that information to me, and I will get it out to the people. But yeah, we'll would love to be a part of all of that. Definitely looking forward to bringing you into the fold here, so we can expand. Okay, so I'm going to swing back to Alicia, see if you are able to come off.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. You're still kind of low.
We can hear you though. Go ahead, Queen.
Yeah, speak up.
Sorry. So yes, my name is Alicia. I'm a caseworker here at Partnership for Community Action here in DeKalb, where we assist low-income families with rental and utility assistance, along with skills training for if they choose to go back to school, and also first month's rent and security deposit.
Okay, cool. You see from PCA. All right, cool. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Glad to have you here. We working with PCA for a lot of years. So glad to have you here. Okay, Stacey Ann Brooks is the next hand I see.
All right, hello everyone. I'm new here, first time. I'm here representing DeKalb Public Health, and I'm the health educator for STD HIV prevention. And what we do is we do free HIV testing. So if there's anyone in the community who feels the need to come and get tested, they can come in for free, walk in, they get tested we test for HIV and syphilis. Of course, the nurses do other STD testings as well, but for the HIV prevention staff, we just do the finger prick test for HIV and syphilis. We also do pop-ups in the community where we'll have our mobile unit. We'll drive around and we'll be at gas stations, Walmart parking lots, shopping centers. If you have an event and you'd like us to come, you could also request that, and we'll come. If you're having a health fair or whatever community event that you might be having, we'll come for free as well and set up our mobile unit and do our testing there. We also distribute self take home self kits where you can bring those kits home and do a mouth swab and take the kits home, and in the comfort of your own home, know your HIV status. Of course, if you're positive, then we advise that you go on to see a doctor or come into the clinic for treatment. And we also have PrEP, which is the pre-exposure prophylactic, which is used to help prevent you from getting HIV if your partner is HIV positive or you're in a situation where you might be consistently exposed to HIV. That will prevent you 1 pill a day, or we have the injection form, 1 injection every 2 months. You come into the clinic, it's a whole system of testing and test every 3 months for HIV and also for kidney function. And you take 1 pill a day or the injection every 3 months, and it protects you from getting HIV. And so in a nutshell, that's what we do. We also do, if you don't need us to come and test, we also come and just do education, speeches, and we reach out to at-risk youth, maybe after school events where they have youth come together. We also do, if there's anyone in the any age homes, like nursing homes, assisted livings, because the second largest population that's been infected with HIV are also the older adults. So that's also a problem. So we'll come out and we'll do education and testing as you would like it to be, and we do it all for free.
Awesome. All right.
That's so
thank you.
awesome. Can I piggyback on Miss Stacy? So with those take-home tests, they are really a hit. When you all came to the back to school event at MedCura, that was super amazing. I was able to take a lot and pass them out into the neighborhoods. So if we can connect again, if you can put your information in the chat, if we can connect again so I can get some more of those kits. I actually come to your location on North DeKalb weekly. So I would love to pick up some of those kits again and pass them out to the new neighborhood I'm in, if that would be great. So I would definitely love if you could put your information in the chat.
Okay. All right then. Sure.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. It's imperative that you know your status and for everything, not just HIV, know them all. So, all right, that's cool. So if there are no more new people, I want to circle back through and people with anything upcoming. And since I do see Paris and y'all do now, June is Men's Health Month. Y'all see I'm wearing my Fathers Matter ATL shirt. And Savannah said we did have our 3-on-3 basketball tournament this past Saturday. Shout out to Fathers Incorporated who won. Second place, Father Movement. Chris, I don't think he's on the call here. In third place, I believe, was the Blazers. I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Flat Shows Elementary. We did have a couple of dads from there, and their All Pro Dad chapter come down to participate with some of the dads. So shout out to them. So we did have a DeKalb County Connect. So with that being said, I do see Paris up there. I know you have an event coming up this Saturday, even though it's not in DeKalb. It is still something about men and fathers. So I'm gonna give you the opportunity to talk about that.
Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing today?
Awesome.
Yes. My name is Paris Bankson. I'm with Black Male Initiative. I'm an organizer with the Black Mental Health and Wellness space. This weekend, we have the Father's Day Fest at Rodney Cook Senior Park right there in Vine City off Joseph E. Boone and I think like Elm Street or something of that nature. And we have it's just a day event. We're celebrating Black fathers and Black men, but it's a family affair. It's the whole family can come. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have free food. We have bouncy houses and games for the kids. We're going to have a stage and some performances. I think the mayor come out and speak. A few other elected officials and community representatives will be there to speak. We have a memorial walk for some of the fallen men from the city. We have a um, we have a spades tournament, dominoes and chess tournament.
Pause. Now, do y'all have security for the spades and dominoes? I'm just saying, man.
Oh no, we
Right.
got.
I'm not.
That's funny. We got APD and the sheriffs. They're gonna be out there all day.
I
So
got anger issues on the. I got anger issues on the spades table. It's gonna be a problem.
hey, just saying, man. Hey, this is like a real old fashioned cookout. You feel me? Like this is like a time for us to relax and enjoy and celebrate our black men. Um, just come together. We also have a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, which will have a $1,500 grand prize. Yes, what we have is we have a community 3-on-3 engagement, which will I think transpire from 11 to 3. That's a no cost entry. It's either gonna be 10 to 3 or 11 to 3, and the winner of that gets put in the pool of the celebrity, which is the 1,500 grand prize. And what to get in the celebrity one, you have to. I think it's a registration fee of $100, but you don't have to pay to play if you just want to play in the community 3-on-3. And I think the winner of the 3-on-3 in the community gets an automatic chance to play in the celebrity game. And we'll give out probably some medals and trophies or some very simple. But yeah, it's going to be a great event. I encourage everyone, if they have time or the opportunity, to definitely come and check it out. This is BMI's first inaugural major event, and I think it's going to be a great thing for everybody.
So yeah, man, definitely looking forward to that, and I'll make sure I get y'all. I will share the flyers when I send out the information for the when I send out the sign-in sheet as well as the recording. And definitely, please make sure if you are here, put your information in the chat so I can know that you are here. And I do see your name, Teresa. I just have a couple of flyers I want to share. So I
Real
think
quick, Reg. Real
yeah,
quick,
okay,
Reg. Paris, can you put that flyer in the chat? And if you do, I do have the link real quick, but if you have it and can you put the link for the registration in the chat and the flyer in the chat real quick? And then Reggie will go ahead and send it out with the email and the YouTube link and all that, if you could. Appreciate you.
okay, so I do see this. Miss Nadine, this you sent this to me. So let me see. Yeah, these events. So I don't
Yes.
know if y'all can. Okay, that's this coming Saturday.
Yes, it's a definitely free event. Everybody, plus anybody please share it because it's free and it will be rewarding. Shauna Hooks, who does it for a living, give us tips on breathing, and that's health and wellness, which enhances the health and wellness. So it's free, 10 to 1. Thank you,
So,
Reginald.
okay, and then we have this one. This is June 21st. Coming up, trying to see
Yeah,
where like I
the
will send these out.
legacy.
So okay, it's Gresham
Yes,
Road there, where they pick up on Gresham Road. So make sure I get a chance
yes.
to okay, visit to Montgomery. Like I said, I will send these
Museum.
out.
Okay.
Okay, we have a men's health month fair, a
Yes.
men's
Health
health month
fair.
fair. Yeah,
Health
at Gresham
fair
Park.
of Gresham. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We're part of South Carolina Neighborhood Advocates. So definitely take advantage, you all, because Morehouse School of Medicine will be there and others that will be having free testing, or whether it's I think, cholesterol, blood pressure, sugar. So it's always good to come out to those health fairs that's giving those tests. Thank you, Reginald. Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. You're
That's this
so
Saturday
welcome.
from what time to what time?
No, that one's on the 28th at
Yeah,
Gresham
that's
Road from 9 to 2.
Okay.
So, yes,
And this Saturday was what?
it's
that
that
was this
empowering,
one.
self-empowering community that I'm a part of. That's the engagement with the community. Actually went to what is a conference and is getting community partners together. We had to come up with an event, and this is what we did. It's
Huh?
free.
Cool.
Come out if you can. Thank you, Reginald.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. Okay, and then I wanted to send this one out. Now, this is in July, but they are still looking for resource partners. The Omega Support Center, their back to school event. It is Saturday, July 26th. They are over in Tucker, not too far over by North Lake in that area. So, if y'all, and again, like registration links and everything will be sent with this. So, but y'all can definitely reach out. Some of y'all know Miss Christie. Okay, well, this is a 2025 men's showcase coming up at Emory. I'm not going to dwell too much on that. I'll send some information out. But yeah, every fourth Thursday, Robe. They do the Boy Man Father Talks. It's virtual. So please make sure y'all share that out with any young men, father, anybody who just wants to come and be a part of the talk and share a lot of that. John, I don't know if Izzy or Carl are on. I haven't been able to check the thing, but we'll circle back to them. Fathers Matter ATL, they are having their fatherhood initiative. The father engagement series. So y'all can see some of those dates. If y'all can join some of those. Okay, these are, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, so that's July, June 21st. The Eastern Banks Learning and Life Center, they're having gardening workshops at Road in Lithonia. So that's right around the corner, well, for me anyway. And then they're also having a gardening class for kids that same day. So registration is open now. Get that. And then this Saturday, another thing, Black Dot Cultural Center in Lithonia. They are having First Candle as well as Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies, and them are having their Let's Talk community chat. So make sure y'all go up there. This is about doing safe sleep, anything dealing with motherhood and understanding that they're going to um, here's another event, June 28th, Telic Empowerment. That is going to be at Peace Baptist Church in Decatur. They need volunteers. Telic Empowerment works with special needs families, primarily, I don't know if primarily, but I know that includes, families with dealing with children with autism and other spectrum, things like that. So, and then also, I think it's the last one I'm going to share is at on June 28th, Berean Christian Church. They are having the Black Men Thrive Symposium. So if y'all want to attend that, or I believe Dr. Izzard is still looking for vendors, or if you want to contribute anything to be given away, definitely reach out to her and I will send that. With that being said, I see your hand, Teresa. What's up?
First question, you have in the chat a lot. My question too. You want to send us all of these flyers?
All of them, every last one of them. And if y'all join the Facebook, y'all can see them all right there. But I will definitely send them all to you. Yes, ma'am. So, would you have
Right.
anything upcoming?
They were asking in the chat, and I know you have it on the CRN. Thank you. That was a lot of great information. I was just really excited. I'm Teresa Wright Johnson with Mom Biz Boss and the Georgia American Mothers of America. Shouts out to the Mom Biz Bosses I see on here, and I saw you talk about Telic. That's one of our other Mom Biz Bosses. So we're organizations focused on motherhood, business, parenting, and community here in Georgia and nationwide. And so I just wanted to say we have some upcoming events coming up. Partnered with two of the ladies on here. One lady isn't here with Seed Life, and then with Candler with Miss Nadine as well. We are going to be having a nonprofit and people helpers day. We'll have specialists coming in to talk about the things you all ask about here, like effective collaboration, how to start a nonprofit, funding, fundraising, all those things. That's going to be August the 15th and 16th. We are looking for possible speakers. We already have several speakers and vendors. Best thing about us at Mom Biz Boss, we believe you do business together, you build together, you make money together, you make connections together. So funds are donated back to those nonprofits, and those nonprofits are going to be Miss Nadine with Candler, South Candler, because you know I'm gonna mess it up, Miss Nadine, and then
That's all
Miss
right.
with Seed Life, and then we've also partnered with DeKalb Families Children in Action. So if you're needing some support with networking, with building your nonprofit, if you're a people helping business and you're really about business and you want to be a risk taker and not a risk talker, join us over there on the 15th and the 16th of August, and we're looking for people to partner with us. And lastly, I want to say with the American Mothers of Georgia, we're a 90-year-old organization started by Mrs. Roosevelt. One of the key members was Mary McLeod Bethune because it was 90 years ago, y'all. I'm the co-founder of the Georgia American Mothers. We're looking for some more American Mothers of Georgia. We have an interest meeting coming up this week, and I'll post it on the CRN page. So you can learn more about the American Mothers and what we do and care about families around the country, not just here in Georgia. That's all I had to say, Reggie. Thank you for your time, and thank you for all of those flyers. I'm gonna be sharing them. I can't wait.
Right. Yeah. And it's a lot more. So if y'all have, like I said, those just the ones I have right now. But without any further ado, I don't want to keep y'all waiting too long. I know is it Amira? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let me try this. See if you can share your screen.
I was just about to say, can you make her a give her access and make her share her screen? Let her share her screen.
Yeah. Let me see. I just changed. Did you get it? Are you able to?
Um, yes, I should be able to now. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Um,
And I see you. I think that's Queen Shantae. I see your hand. I'll come right to you after this presentation.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Amira with Frontline Housing. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we do in Metro Atlanta and what we would like to spread, into DeKalb County to help do, just as I get set up. So, 2 seconds. How are y'all doing today?
Wonderful,
Good.
Amira.
Good.
Thank you
Great.
Good.
for coming
Yes.
Good.
on to share this
Good.
information with us.
I'm
Great.
good. Thank you for asking.
I'm glad you're here today, taking over.
Thank you. Thank
Anybody on here next month want to take over BMI? I mean, anybody? Ms. Bernadine, Seed Life, y'all haven't taken over yet. But Amir, we're glad you're here and we ready for you.
Thank you. I am not the best at technology, and so I'm trying to see what's going to be the best way to share it because
Well, here I can just go ahead and share. Let me see.
oh, I okay. I think I got it. Like right as I was saying it, I got
Okay.
it. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
y'all let me know if you can see this. If you can't, we got an issue. No, I'm just joking. Um, Perfect. There it is. Okay.
Voila. There
Can
we
you see
go.
it?
Yes.
Great. Amazing. I'm not that bad at this. Okay. Hi, everybody. Like I said, I'm Amira with frontlinehousing.org. I hope some of this doesn't get cut off in the in the presentation, but I am going to talk a lot, so I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. And also, I do have a flyer PDF that I will be sending out to everybody afterwards that gives kind of an overview of this, or I'm sure Mr. Reggie will be sending it out, but it'll give an overview of what I'm talking about today, what we do, and then some other statistics and stuff. So again, thank you, Mr. Reggie, for thinking of us and inviting us to lead. And we are super excited. So I'm going to start off with Frontline Housing's mission statement. Our mission is to provide permanent housing options to individuals and families experiencing homelessness. Once placed in housing, Frontline Housing provides financial well-being services to promote long-term stability. So our organization, it was founded in 2020 by my boss, Mary Grace. We sought out with a mission to not just help homelessness, but to help end homelessness. And that comes with teaching the ground workings of financial stability and responsibility so that homelessness is not a barrier. It becomes a ability to move forward, or you can move forward from it. So perfect. So these are our programs. We have our Motel to Home program, Kids Home Initiative, Financial Achievement Club, and our new neighborhood program. Um, for Motel to Home, this is our main program that we started with back in 2020. And with this, the idea is to go out to different motels, hotels, and help families who are in long-term housing there or who have been there for at least 30 days transition back into permanent housing. And so we do this by conducting outreach where we go out to these motels to find families, and sometimes if we have a good partnership or good relationship, we can actually work with the motels and receive referrals. And then once they are referred to us and fill out our housing form, we address various barriers that they may have, including recent evictions, low credit scores, and high move-in costs. And with this, we help with a deposit into that permanent housing. So it can either be a security deposit or first month's rent, kind of depending what their lease looks like. But with this, that helps them kind of break that first barrier. And then we do work with a lot of apartment complexes and private landlords to help with the barriers that happen from a lower credit score or recent evictions. Are currently the move-in deposit that we do has been updated. So it's been updated to 1,500 instead of 1,000. But it will be 1,500 towards that first month's rent or security deposit. Once they move in, they are eligible to enter into our HANDS program, which is the Housing and Savings Program. And it is a cash transfer program where we actually pay them for saving throughout the program. So we do a 6-month program after they've moved in that starts, essentially once they're settled in, they come to a workshop at our main office, and we have about 6 different workshops where we talk about financial well-being, topics like budgeting and saving, credit and debt, home ownership, investing, retirement, and so on. And we provide them money for doing this. So their responsibility is to, of course, stay housed and to save the specific amount that we ask them to save. And it could be their personal savings that they're using from their income, or it could be the money that we're giving them that they're saving. And we hope our goal is so that after the 6 months, they have that financial information and they reach hopefully over $1,000 in savings. And many of our families have reached over 1,000 in savings, which helps them, hopefully not be in that position again if it was an emergency that displaced them into that motel or hotel. In 2024, we did house 254 families, and just in 2025, I wish I knew exact numbers 100%, but we are definitely on our way to like do this goal by 2 times. I think right now we're in the midpoint of the year, and we've already housed over 150 families, I want to say right now. And so that's a really good sign for the end of the year. This is a video. I don't think it's gonna play. Oh, look at that. It's gonna play. Let me see. Okay, actually, I lied. It's not. So I'm just going to skip past it. Okay, our next program is the Kids Home Initiative. This is very similar to the HANDS program. It is a part of that housing and savings, but instead of receiving families from motels or hotels, we work directly with school systems. And so we do have a really developed relationship with Clayton County Schools, and we're working into DeKalb County right now and Henry County. We work with all Metro Atlanta counties, but we receive referrals from school social workers on families experiencing homelessness in the school system. And we work with those families to get them housed into permanent housing. And so the only things that they need for our kids home program is to be coded as homeless in the school system or be referred by a social worker. And then they do have to be approved um, for that apartment or wherever they're looking to move into based on their own credentials. That is something that I did not mention with the first one. So we do not actually help them get approved by the apartment complex, but once they are approved, that's where our work begins, and we help transition them into that housing by providing the down payment or the deposit assistance or first month's rent. And with the kids home program specifically, it works for children, school age children. So we haven't quite gotten into like the pre-K yet. I know sometimes a lot of people ask, do we work with kids or kids who are in pre-K and stuff like that? Unfortunately, we don't do that specifically, but we do have a lot of partners, and there are some other ways to get into the program. And then most of the time, those youth will have older siblings that do work. So that's how we're able to help and assist that way. But right now for the Kids Home Initiative specifically, we have housed 143 families, and total graduates for 2024 were 235. And so we do combine them, both of Kids Home Initiative and Motel to Home, to make that HANDS program and get these graduates. But overall, it is a super great program that we have, and it's definitely our highest functioning. If you know anybody that is looking to get into this program, I would definitely refer our website, which I believe it is in the chat already, and I can definitely put it in the chat after. Before I move on to the next the next couple programs that we have, because they're not really listed in the slideshow. Or before I move on to the next ones that are listed into the slideshow, I did want to talk about some other ways to get into this HANDS program. So if anyone is experiencing domestic violence, we can put them, enrolling them into our HANDS program that way. They must have verification from an outside agency, must have kids, and they must be receiving income. Also, if any youth age 18 to 26 are experiencing homelessness, they can also be enrolled into this program. They just must be experiencing homelessness and have sufficient income to pay rent. We work with families and we work with single individuals as well for this HANDS program. So it's very low barrier on who is eligible. The main things is you just have to have income enough to support the apartment or housing that you've been approved for. And then have that correct documentation for whichever program you're going to apply under, whether it be Motel to Home, Kids Home Initiative, Domestic RDV, or our youth. Lastly, I don't think this applies to this group specifically, but we have had home again rental assistance just for the city of Atlanta. And so we do have that application right now on our website. It does end June 30th. So it is wrapping up. But I did want to quickly mention that one because I know a lot of people are still in need of rental assistance in the city of Atlanta. And so if you do know anybody or would like to share us as a resource, remember just for the city of Atlanta, we do have our Home Again program that involves rental/moving assistance for anyone transitioning into the city of Atlanta. They just must have kids and must be receiving income. Any questions?
I have two quick questions right off, and then anybody else can jump in. So, do y'all have a waiting list?
No. On our housing form, the housing coordinators check it every single day. And so it can range how long it takes for people to go from motel, or hotel or whichever unstable housing they're in currently into permanent housing. It really depends on if they are approved already and how quickly they can get the documents. But because it is our main program, we are always working on it every single day. And so there's not really much of a waiting list. Typically, it can range from about 2 weeks to longer, just depending on how quickly we can get those documents in to get our funding out. It is a one-time assistance funding, so they only get that 1,500 deposit once or 1,500, payment once, and it does go directly to the apartment complex or landlord. And once they get that, then they can enroll in the savings program, which is how they get money specifically.
And which school, like I said, now you say in the school system, now do you working with any individual schools in Clayton? And are you looking to work with any individual schools in DeKalb, or are you open?
It can be any school in Clayton. We work with different clusters all the time. We work with different social workers. And so as long as it is a school social worker in Metro Atlanta, we can work with them. Or they're coded as homeless in the school system. To name a few, we've helped families at Drew High School, at Riverdale Elementary School, and Sequoia Middle School. Those are all in Clayton County specifically. Just
Yeah,
because
that's where we had our tournament at Sequoia
yeah,
Saturday.
it's just because our office is located technically in Clayton County, but we do serve all of Metro Atlanta. And as far as DeKalb County school systems, I would love to be involved more in those systems specifically. I'm going to tell you a little bit about like a club that we do within Clayton County school systems that I personally would love to initiate over in DeKalb. But this DeKalb is a newer county that we're kind of focusing in on. So we don't have any current relationships specifically with like a school per se, but we definitely have housed families in DeKalb with the DeKalb County school social workers. But yeah, any other? Doing good so far?
See your hand, Miss Sabrina.
Yes, hi, good afternoon. I have two questions.
Yes.
One is the referral process. Can anybody just sign up, go on your website and sign up, or do they have to come through an agency?
No, we have our housing form online. At the end of the presentation, I am going to share our website to show you exactly which forms to fill out for what and how to get in contact or how to refer somebody to get in contact. But we recommend people just fill out our forms for themselves. And then if an agency wants to refer them as well, they can do that too. But we do work directly with families through
Okay,
that.
and my second question, do you all provide housing for victims of trafficking, helping them, those are that are ready to get back on their feet?
It definitely depends on what documents they could provide that could match up with our program. We are grant-based, and so it just depends what kind of documents and which program they can fit into. specifically, like if they've been staying in a motel or hotel for 30 days, then yes. Or if they, can get, if they have kids and can get a school social worker referral, then yes. Or if they're between 18 and 26, yes, we could. But it really does depend on some other factors. I don't think specifically trafficking per se, unless they could have a homeless verification from an outside agency. And it would be more for like DV than trafficking. So I don't know how that documentation presents differently personally.
Okay. And thirdly, I know I said two questions, but thirdly, if we can connect offline, I do have access to the DeKalb County schools, some of the in the clusters. So I may be able to help you um, get in. So we can connect after offline.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go on to the next program
Well,
that
hold
we
on,
have.
pause. Now, there's a question in the chat to say, do you have assistance for single men? And if they're not custodial, however, they have their children on the weekends.
Yes, because we do help single individuals as well. So they would just have to be approved or have the correct income for an apartment that they're applying for. So yes, for that motel to hotel or motel to home, it is very, very low barrier. That would be the program that they would apply under.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, this one is my personal favorite. I do the financial achievement clubs right now. And so our financial achievement club is a 6-month program with monthly workshops, including budgeting, savings, credit, debt, home buying, investing in retirement. And in this program, participants can earn up to $700 in incentives, or I like to say match savings. Actually, I was so excited when I jumped on because Mr. Charles has been a volunteer and a workshop leader for us for so long and a great partner. And so happy to see you here. But our Financial Achievement Club is where we partner with organizations specifically. We go out into the community and we put on these 6-month programs with our community partners to increase financial well-being and that financial education piece that isn't really taught in schools, or people don't always have that just immediate access to. Some of the clubs or groups that we've started, we do have one currently going in Clayton County with the Clayton County Public School System, where we've done them at Drew, Riverdale Elementary and Middle. And I think we just had a recent one too. I just can't remember the name of it right now. We are also partnered with YMCA, so their Head Start programs. We have that recently going, as well as La Amistad, Sur Familia, Giving Kitchen, Mercy Care. We partner with a lot of different organizations to put these clubs on. And with that, we challenge all of our program participants to save $600 on their own over the course of 6 months. And if they can save that 600, we will match them with 600 with a check. So it's a 1-to-1 savings match. They just have to keep the money in their savings account and save it consistently over time for that 6 months. Also, if they increase their credit score by 30 points, they can get another 100, totaling in that $700 incentive that they can earn. In 2024, we matched over 94,000 in savings. So that means our program participants saved $94,000, and we matched them that money, which is super, super great to hear. We had 192 graduates, and right now, just by myself, because I do the Financial Achievement Club, I have about 80 people enrolled with me, and I have a couple other coworkers. So we are well over 150 for our current participants in 2025, and we hope to match over 100,000 this year in savings for people. But if any organizations are looking to partner and do a program like this for your organization or with the families that you serve, definitely I put my email in the chat, and I will also show you the website. Please reach out to me, and I can always talk to my director, and we can see how we can partner and put that type of club on. Lastly, we have our new neighborhood and our new neighborhood program. And it's very similar to the Financial Achievement Club with that 6-month saving programs. We do have those for the residents. But besides that, we go into actual neighborhood communities and we work with the residents there and the apartment complex there to put on different events that will help boost education for the youth and financial well-being and education for the adults in the neighborhood. Right now, we do have a really great relationship with Ashley apartment complexes. I know they have like one unit that we work at a lot in Fulton County or City of Atlanta called Ashley Cascade. But in these neighborhoods, we'll go on and put book buddies on or our homework clubs, and our staff will work with the youth one-on-one and do kind of after school clubs and after school programs for the youth. As well as we can do community events sometimes on weekdays to really boost up that community aspect. And then it also allows us to be in the neighborhood to see like what kind of help and what kind of things we can do as a nonprofit. And then also like we would put on this financial achievement club for residents there. And sometimes just depending on how that relationship goes, we can even help with motel to home families, just depending on how on that apartment complex specifically and their requirements and stuff. Sometimes that ends up being a referral that we can refer families to apply to, depending on, of course, the eligibility factors of the apartment complex. But New Neighborhood is a great program that allows us to really connect one-on-one with specific neighborhoods and get this financial well-being education into the neighborhoods and the community and have them kind of build from the inside out as far as a community.
Okay.
If anybody would like to volunteer or work with our organization, we love our volunteers. We have our motel outreach that happens all over Metro Atlanta, where we go to different motels and hotels and we pass out boxes, sometimes toiletry boxes or flyers, and we just try to get our information out there that way. We have a packing day where we will make these boxes that we give and paint and sips to do for the families that people are welcome to come to. We also love workshop leaders and workshop speakers. And so if you are informed on any topic dealing with budgeting, saving, credit, debt, homeownership, investing in retirement, and you would like to give back to the community, we have a place where you can enroll to be or sign up to be a volunteer and spread that information, and we will have you lead our workshops. And besides that, anything else would be, if you have any other questions on different ways to donate or help Frontline Housing, my director's email is at the bottom, marygrace@frontlinehousing.org, and then our website. I'm going to stop sharing for 2 seconds so I can show you our website. So that way, if anybody is looking to refer this information to anybody or, anything like that, I'm going to show you exactly where to go for that. So give me 2 seconds and I will share my screen right back.
If anybody has to drop, I know it's after 1. If anybody has to drop, like I say, I will upload this to the
I'm so sorry.
YouTube so you can finish this out if you miss it.
Okay, really quickly. Sorry, guys. So this is the
That's good.
Frontline Housing website. If you scroll down, the first form is the motel to hotel or motel to home, kids home housing form. You can just complete the housing form, and that is how you refer to families directly to us. Like I said, we do have rental assistance just for the city of Atlanta with the requirements right here. And this ends June 30th. So the application form is right here. And then lastly, if you are looking to contact us, you can click the Join Us tab, put in your name, email, and then any questions, comments, or concerns. Or if you're looking to join us, we have the Join Us form, and this is how you volunteer and sign up and can get informed. Cool.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so very much. And where are y'all located? Where's the physical office? Or do y'all have any satellite offices if anybody wanted to come and stop by?
So we are only in office Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 2. So it's a very limited time. The best contact is going to be through email. And so if you like, I am re-putting my email in the chat right now. And we do a lot of virtual appointments. But if anybody needed to come in, we're located in Clayton County near the airport. Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I just put in my email, and then if you would like to come into our office, just reach out to me and we can set a time for you to stop in.
Thank you so very much. That was, as I said, very informative presentation. Now, just so y'all have the information, I can share the pertinent information from the slideshow with everybody. Make sure we get that out there. Okay, so it is 1:03. I don't know if anybody else had anything to share before I let everybody go. I did see a Samsung. Who is that? Just want to make sure I got, if you were new, give you an opportunity to introduce yourself. Okay. With that being said, thank
I
you
see
all.
Mr. Steve Paris. How you
I
doing,
still
Mr.
have
Paris? Good to see you on here.
Okay. With that being
Reggie.
said, so yeah, like if y'all have anything that if y'all need to get to me, make sure y'all send that to me.
Reggie, were you still gonna let me go?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I see you. Okay, yes, yes, Queen Shantae. Yes, ma'am. There we go.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Grand Rising, everyone. I'm sorry, my phone, I had some technical issues earlier, so I missed the call for putting your hands up and everything. But I wanted to share that August 6th, I'm having a book release party at the Atrium Event Center. Our book, The Power of 33, Where There's a Will, There's a Way, is coming out, and it features several esteemed community leaders, change makers from around the globe. And I'm inviting anyone on the call, if your organization or if you have a business, if you'd like to align your brand with the book release launch, I can share additional information. That's just a quick note. But September 6th, we are having our senior prom, a DeKalb County senior prom for seniors 55 and older at the Atrium Performing Arts Center. It is already sold out, so there are no more tickets available right now, but we are looking for vendor partners, uh, volunteers, sponsor partners, those who would like to contribute in any way. Please reach out to me. And it is a little bit ahead of, I know we're still in June, but these events, we're trying to get ahead of the game. So September 27th is our Taste of East Memorial Drive on Good Neighbors Day. And that is going to feature the culture, the cuisine, and the community of the East Memorial Drive corridor. We'll have vendor booths, live entertainment, food trucks, and we'll also be doing a special VIP screening of the documentary special that we're producing, A Taste of East Memorial Drive. So the tickets are free for the festival. There's $15 for the VIP screening. You can get those tickets on Eventbrite, but we're also looking for partners, vendors, food trucks, volunteers, community resources. If your organization wants to have a booth, we'll have a resource zone. So please be sure to reach out if you need that information and you'd like to reserve and get a booth space for that day. And last but not least, December 18th, we do our Winter Fun Festival, and it's a bit away, but we're trying to get the planning underway. This is where we serve over 100 different families in DeKalb County each year with holiday assistance, hot meals, and more, clothing and everything. So if you have a nonprofit and you'd like to be part of our annual Winter Fun Festival, this is our 9th year. We've served over 3,500 families through this program. We invite you all to join us and be part of the planning and the process. So thank you very much, Reggie.
Hey Queen, real quick, Queen Shantae. if I could get with you for those performances on the Taste of East Memorial Drive. I am in the I am a music promoter space outside of being an interpreter, so I would love to get with you. I love to try to, bring the music world to the community. So if we can get with each other, I would love that, please.
I would love that. Thank you. Yes,
Thank you
absolutely.
so much.
And also,
Definitely,
while I
yes.
have the mic, if Sabrina, if you could please reach out to me. I've been trying to reach you, but I think it's like an 833
I think
number or
she
something.
jumped off.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Okay, but
I
I got
can,
Miss Bernadine. I got Miss Bernadine, who's also the peer person of Sea Life on my other phone right now. So I'll have Reggie shoot you their office number real quick. It's okay.
Okay.
and I
All
can
right. Thank
also
you.
give Reggie the number to
Oh yeah,
give to
Miss
you
Nadine can
unless
send it.
you
Oh,
put
that's
your
right. Miss
info.
Nadine over there with them too.
If you have a email you want to put in the chat, I can send
Yes,
it
ma'am.
to her.
I can put my information in the chat.
Okay, thanks. I can
Thank you.
definitely get it to her. You're
And I
welcome,
want to
yeah.
partner with Amari. Yes.
All right, real quick, before everybody gets off, we asked you today was a little light. Normally we have, at least 30 people on here. It was a huge weekend for everybody. So we just thank you for all of you taking the time to come out. Is Mr. Charles Moon on here still? Can he, maybe not. Okay. Well, Mr. Moon's not on here. I see Steve Paris on here if he wants to introduce himself real quick. But before we get off, I just want everybody, please, to invite one other organization. We've been doing really, really well. We at one point we had up to 45 on here. So we really just want to connect. We want to just really spread the word, spread the connection. So if I just challenge you all, if you could invite one other organization that you think would do well in our space. And that's about it. Mr. Paris, I don't know if you want to, Steve Paris. I'm sorry, we have two Parises on here. But Mr. Steve Paris, if you want to introduce yourself real quick and before we get off, if you don't mind.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, now. There
Yes,
you
we
go.
hear you now.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Parrot, and I'm involved with a lot of different organizations, including the Association of Black Social Workers and the NAACP DeKalb. I invite you all to join those organizations if you're so inclined. We are definitely the NAACP is an advocacy organization. I'm sure that most of you have heard of it, but we also have the Association of Black Social Workers, which is open to anyone of African descent. So I invite you all to join that organization as well. It's good to be here with you all, sharing resources and building community.
It's not good to have y'all. Yeah, again, as you said, thank y'all so very much. Yeah, if you can tell a friend to tell a friend, come through. One last thing before we jump off, I know we had talked about this, but I know this is just putting it out there that we will be looking at doing uh the in-person networking things. I know 12 to 1 on every second Monday doesn't work for everybody. So definitely want to give an opportunity for more people. So like those people who, if they can't make it to this meeting, we do want to give, more opportunities for people to connect and connect in the community. And I kind of feel like we actually started the meeting at about 12:08, 12:10. So I think we are right at about 1 hour. So we didn't really go over, but still, thank y'all very much. I'm gonna get this information out to y'all by this evening, and I will see y'all next month. So again, yeah, hey, yes, absolutely. So
Check your
until then,
text
y'all stay
message,
up.
Reggie.
Yes. Who's that?
Okay. All right. No, I said test your check your text message.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.